my father kind of vaporized, then he disappeared. And after he led me through the tunnel, and where I had a review of my present life, and I had a review of my 2 past lives, which in a way were related to the present life conditions. And one was as an opium farmer in Afghanistan in 1800s, and I vividly remember wearing a beard with a henna color and having a turban over my head. And then I got addicted to the opium sap, and I became an opium addict. And that continued as an addiction to the pain medicines in this life. And my other life was as a cruel prince in medieval times, where I vividly remember having a cane in my hand and whipping the poor farmers, wearing brown tattered clothes, and I had some soldiers with me who were doing the same on my orders.
So what did you make of these past life experiences? Do you feel that they were authentically past lives?
I think they were very authentically past lives, and especially growing up as an Indian, as a Hindu, I have always believed that there are past lives, and that's how the law of karma, what you reap, what you sow, you reap, has been in effect since my childhood.
Mm-hmm. So how did you feel after that? Did you feel like you needed, well, how did you feel about yourself? I mean, you've been through quite a bit of self-examination here.
Yeah, I felt, first of all, that I wish I had led my present life differently. Like I had been more caring towards my patients, and I wish I had been more nice to my family and not being abusive to my kids. I was not physically abusive like my father was, but I was verbally abusive. And sometimes I was abusive to my wife also, not physically, but verbally, because my father was abusive to my mother, and that pattern was continuing in me from generations, because I have seen my grandfather being abusive to my father and my grandmother. So this ND portion, this self-reflection, broke that cycle. Generational tendency was broken for good.